Morning, Adam. Good to see you. First of all,
Yeah.
you couldn't have asked for a better opening day of the season. 3 goals and a clean sheet. I mean, what was that start like that do for the squad?
It's a great start. I think when you put in all the hard work and you put in all the running and then the camaraderie we have in the place and the work and the hours, you just want the first game to come around. You wait for it, you're hungry for it, and then you're optimistic about your work that you've put in. But it was nice to see that it was worth the effort all the lads have put in because 3-0 is what it all means.
Yeah, it looked a comfortable game ultimately, and how important was it to get a clean sheet as well on the opening day?
Yeah, no, it's, as I say, it's a great start, but it's a start. We know there was areas that we needed to improve on, but it's not going to be a quick process. We know that's a good start for us, but it's only a starting point. We need to get better because obviously the opposition will get better, and we need to hit higher levels to make sure we're going to be right at the top.
Yeah, quick word on Joel Taylor's goal, the icing on the cake. Have a few players been trying a few of them in training this week?
I don't think he's tried a few in training, but no, obviously all the lads have been joking with him about it. But it was such a great strike, and we were all happy for him that he to hit a strike like that on the opening day. Obviously, it's going to be hard to beat throughout the season, but no, just in general, obviously happy with Maka getting his goals as well. So for the lads up there and getting the clean sheet as well, both sides of it, it was just great for all round as a team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Talk about Maka amongst the new faces coming in. How have they settled into the squad?
Yeah, really good. I mean, that's the thing. When the new lads come in, you hold them to standards that we've set as a team before that. I hold them accountable for what standards us lads are setting, and they need to come in and match those. Otherwise, they're gonna be behind it. And fair play to every man who's come in. They've matched it and taken us further. So it's great to see. Great to have that feeling of lads coming in and are taking us forward and not backwards. And it's just great to have.
Thought you talk about the standards. You might put a bit more meat on the bones. What kind of standards are yourself and the other senior players in the squad setting for yourselves this season?
Yeah, I mean, I can only talk personally, but I'm gonna set the highest bar, fitness, mentally, what I ask off the pitch, on the pitch, how you treat people around this place. Because to me, from the groundsman to the cleaners and the fans, they all mean something to me. So if you're going to come into to sign for this club now, you need to be accountable for all your actions and how you're going to treat everyone. So I hold my standards there, and if you don't meet those, we're going to have a problem, me and the other person. But all these lads are coming with great attitudes, and it's going to push us in the right direction.
Yeah, I think we touched on it. Then not only are you looking for players with the ability and the talent, but also the character. And ultimately, it's the character that's one of the main attributes, isn't it?
Well, exactly. Like we know Maka can score great goals. We know all these lads have probably got the best of the abilities, but without the team and what we're trying to do, and being all together, and you see the way we work and run together, that's going to win you leagues. Not the fact that maybe Maka can score 30 odd goals, but if you look at his other side, how hard he worked off the ball, and I'm not just talking about Maka. I'm talking about every single man out there, even in the Forest game. If you look how we are as a team. You're gonna come if you're gonna beat us. You're gonna have to bring everything on the game day to break us down. And when you have that, every game is going to be difficult facing us. So if we build on it tactically, but keep the mentality we have as a team, then it's going to be a very good season.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Back to the Maidenhead game. Important to get that first one as well off the back of last season's late heartbreak in the playoffs too.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a good start. It's nice to, obviously after the heartbreak of last season, it's good to get going on the right foot, and as you say, with a positive foot as well. They say a lot of things done right, a lot of things defensively, attacking, etc. But again, it's one game, and it's to not get too far ahead of ourselves and get back onto the pitch and keep improving to get to the next level and the next level, to just keep progressing as a team.
Yeah, and we're going to be talking to Luke Williams a little bit later on, the head coach. Since he's come in, what sort of ideas and techniques has he brought in with him?
Yeah, no, he's as I say, every new manager brings in different ideas, and he's brought um, strength and fitness to our game. If you watch the way we are on the pitch, and discipline, so and tactically, obviously, if you watch us, we're looking to win at every opportunity. We're not looking to play for a draw. We're looking to dominate you in every way now. And for me personally, probably playing the wing back like I did in the game, it's a great way to play because you're playing to win at every opportunity, and that's how I like to play. That's how I feel, and that's how I feel we're going about every part of our business on the pitch. And that's not to say that Birchall didn't. It's just it feels more relentless pressure on the opposition to make them break, and you'll see them more teams crumble, and just through sheer pressure and retaining the ball, which I've been taught my whole life. So it's very easy for me to feel what he's saying and adapt into it quickly.
Yeah, you talk about the putting the pressure on the ball and applying the high press, which of course you're going to need a lot of fitness and a lot of energy for. Have you seen the quality increase in the National League season on season, especially with some of the money coming in? Teams that have come down, like your South Ends and your Oldham too. A lot of these players are of League Two and League One standard.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you look at last season was it was such a high quality of a season as you say with the teams there. But then that just puts the question on yourself: can you step up ahead and further than the other team? Are you going to put in more effort than the other team? Because as I say, there's only so many people that can be on the pitch, and yes, it's the group as the whole. But when you get onto the pitch, there's only 11 that are running, and it's man for man on that pitch. So it's whether you can, as a team, go and beat the other team. You can only have so many on the pitch. So as much as these other teams will spend, when it comes onto the pitch, it's you versus me, or team versus 11v11. So you've always got a chance.
Yeah, very finally for me, Adam. Any personal targets for yourself for this season?
Yeah, I've got personal targets, but more so, I'm just going to carry on what I did last season, improve like I have in the off season, be a good teammate, and play every game sort of like it's my last, and take it from there. I'm not going to overthink it or think too much into it, but it's a good start with the first game, and then just going to keep working hard.
Right, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Very much.
Cheers.
Off Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jake. Ollie, over to you.
Am I all right? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, Sam. So just a couple from me. So obviously Boreham Wood this weekend. They've made a lot of attacking signings. Jake's just touched on it then about the quality of signings coming down into the National League. How do you sort of plan to nullify their attacking threat going forward? Because obviously there's a few players that you know quite well. Obviously Zach Brunt's there now, who was on loan here last season. How do you plan on stopping Boreham Wood on Saturday?
It's going to be one of those where I'm pretty sure they're going to be, after a few minutes, they're going to be more worried about us. Yes, they're going to have their attacking threats, but if we can take their attacking threats further away from our box, their attacking threats become, they're going to have to run maybe 40, 50 yards to get to our goal. So the more we can move their attacking threats away from our goal, the easier it becomes. And that sounds easy, but that takes a lot of effort and a lot of work of what we will try and do. But it's going to be a game where they have their emphasis on how they want to play, and we have ours, and we need to be better at ours to implement it on them, and then their attacking threats become less potent.
And then lastly from me, last week you had Ruben Rodriguez in front of you on the left. Does it make your job slightly easier having a player of that quality in front of you? Because some of his, when I watched him against Forest, some of his movement and the way he just has the ball and draws players in, it's brilliant to watch. So does that make your job slightly easier as watching him go forward?
I wouldn't say my job gets easier, because I still need to make runs off the back of him and also support him etc. But someone who holds the ball so well, and who I have so much faith in to not lose the ball cheaply, gives me more faith to go and have the shackles off of maybe thinking that he has more chance of losing it, and it allows me to be freer in my runs and freer in my play, because I know how good he is. I know how good he is on the ball, so it allows me to have so much more freedom to make runs off of him or into the box, etc.